of the purposes for this weekly revival report is to do just as our name suggests. Report on news of revival whenever and wherever it's happening. Well, today I'm happy to report that there is evidence of a quiet revival taking place in the most unlikely of places, Ivy League universities. Matt Bennett is founder and president of Christian Union, a campus organization that ministers to students at Princeton and Harvard universities. In a recent article, he reported everything began to change in their ministry in March of 2009. That was when members of Christian Union began praying together 2 hours a day. Previously, the full-time ministry workers with the organization prayed as a group once a week for an hour. But inspired by revival history, the international church, and a burden from the Lord for His power to be released, Christian Union faculty began meeting for prayer every morning from 9 to 11 a.m. The first obvious answer to all that prayer came at the beginning of the school year 6 months later. At a retreat for the Princeton campus, it is reported that the Holy Spirit came into the room so powerfully that unprompted some students fell on their knees confessing their sins. Others fell on their faces, unable to stop praising God. Before the outpouring of the Spirit, the ministry had been growing steadily on campus. But after it happened, leaders saw a radical upshot in student interest and involvement to the point that they have had to begin turning away students from overflowing Bible courses that they offer. And the number of students accepting Christ has grown threefold in the last several years. By God's grace, the ministry has expanded to Yale, Columbia, Dartmouth, and Cornell. And this fall, a Christian Union chapter opened at the University of Pennsylvania. And it all began with united, concerted prayer. As one Christian Union faculty member said, "We'll never go back to the time when we didn't pray so much. I now see students' lives change as much in a semester as I would have hoped to happen over 4 years in the past." That's what happens when God's Spirit begins to move.